All right, y'all, we're starting with 2 very clean chicken breasts, all right? 2 large chicken breasts, right on in your lined crock pot. Next, we gotta season this. So I have a little bit of garlic powder on top of each one. Measure with your heart. A little bit of paprika. Same thing, y'all, you know? Measure with your heart. Listen to your ancestors. Some black pepper. This thing sucks. Sorry. I need to get a new pepper thing because this one is not good. Anyways. We also have a little bit of chives, dried chives, right on top. All right, y'all. Next, we have about 1 cup of diced celery. Right there. Right on in. All right, get those little pieces out too. Don't want to waste anything. All right, we also have about the same amount, about 1 cup, I can't talk today, 1 cup of sliced carrots. I don't peel my carrots. I leave the skin on. I feel like it's good for you, but who knows? All right, then I also have some white onion. Let's see, I don't know, about a cup or so of the same diced white onion. Right on in, just like that, all right? Now, y'all, I have some soup Jello, my favorite. My second favorite thing to cookie balls, soup Jello. 2 cans of chicken soup Jello, all right? Chicken soup Jello, or pudding, but I don't know why. Soup Jello sounds more fun to say. I wish y'all can hear this noise. It's such a funny noise. Okay, I guess I have to use my spatula. I just like when it plops out though. That's more fun, but whatever, it's fun. All right, 2 cans of soup Jello, just like that. All right, y'all, now we also adding in some chicken broth. I have about 3.5 cups here. We're just pouring this right on top. All right, we're making a delicious, easy dinner. And y'all are gonna love this. That's it. I love crock pot in the winter and fall. It's winter now. No, wait, when's winter start? December something? Anyways. All right, so now we're just gonna just move the stuff around a little. I guess we mixing it a little bit. It don't really matter though. That's what I like about this. You just dump and go. Dump and go. Everything mixes together while it's cooking, right? It kind of just does. All right, that's it, y'all. That's it for this step. Actually, one more thing. Just kidding. Green onion right on top. You know I love my green onion. That looks so good. All right, y'all, we're gonna cover this and cook it on high for about 3 to 4 hours until the chicken's done, and then we have one more step. Y'all are gonna love this easy crock pot dinner. All right, y'all, so this has been cooking on high for about 3.5 hours. It's our chicken with our cream and stuffed soup and stuff like that. So now what we gotta do before we do the next step is shred apart our chicken. So I'm just gonna do this with 2 forks. I feel like I could put in my, let me make sure, yep, it's done perfect. I could use my beater, my electric beater, but I feel like that might take too long, so we ain't gonna do that. So I'm just gonna keep shredding this up, y'all, and then I'm gonna show y'all what we're gonna add next. All right, y'all, so now I have a packet of egg noodles. I'm gonna add about half this bag right into our crock pot, all right? About half or so. I think that's about half. All right, so we're gonna give this a little mix. We got enough broth in here. All right, I cut my chicken up. I didn't shred it too small because I was lazy, but anyways, you can if you want. All right, y'all, so we're gonna cover this and cook it for about 30 more minutes on high, and I can't wait for y'all to see me taste this delicious chicken and noodle dinner. Yum. Someone wanted to say hi again. He's been in every movie today. Yeah, he's a little baby. He has a big knot right here. We gotta brush you. You gotta get brushed. Kevin doesn't like being brushed, y'all. Look, I started doing it with my nails, and he's like, put me down. Fred, he has a big knot right here. You gotta get it out right here, okay? Mm-hmm. Fred's the brusher. Fred's the cat groomer of the house. All right, y'all. So remember we put those egg noodles in. I let it cook for about 30 more minutes. Let's see. Yep, they done. So this is like a creamy, delicious version of chicken noodle soup, but creamy and yummy. So we gonna have some. We put some fresh carrots and celery in here. Some cream of chicken soup Jello. And let's see. I'll get a piece of the chicken too. All right, y'all. So that's it. Let me get some of this broth. That looks amazing. All right, I'm gonna put this down. We're gonna move this crock pot to the side. Fred's gonna love this one. He likes stuff like this. All right, y'all, time to try it. Let me get a piece of this chicken. I was lazy, so I didn't cut it up good enough, but okay, we're just gonna try a noodle because it's gonna be real hot, but I just wanna taste it. Y'all, it's real hot. I'm gonna burn my tongue. Huh. Y'all, it's real hot, but it's so delicious. It's so comforting on a cold winter day. Y'all have to try this. All right, y'all, we're taking some thin sliced chicken breasts and putting them at the bottom of a 9x13. Let's see, I think I have 3 I'm gonna put in here, all right? I actually have 4, but these are stuck together. I was like, this ain't that thin. All right, whatever, we're just gonna go with it. Okay, anyways, there we go, perfect. All right, y'all, next we're gonna season this a little bit. We're gonna use some pepper, black pepper. I still didn't buy a new pepper grinder, y'all. I'm going to though, I promise, because this one, I hate this one. I hate it. All right, we're gonna put some garlic powder. Garlic powder right on top. And I'm gonna do some chopped minced, whatever, this onion stuff. This like dehydrated onion, all right, just on top. It's gonna be so good. Y'all are gonna love this, all right? So now what we're gonna do here, we're gonna move this to the side. What am I doing? Yep, now I remember. Okay, we have 1 can of cream of chicken soup jello as I like to call it, in a little bowl, a little tiny baby bowl. All right, soup jello, yum yum. Soup jello, right on in. Make sure you get it all out of the can. Okay, and then we're gonna add about 3/4 of a cup of sour cream. All right, let's see, a little bit more. I love sour cream. All right, and then in here we also gonna add some herbs. I have some herbs de Provence. I love these. I think I love this herb blend. I bought it in France, and I just think it tastes so good. I'm gonna have to go back to France next summer to get more because I love it. All right, so we're gonna give this a mixy with our trusty fork. With our trusty fork. All right, it's a little chunky, but that's all right. This little bowl, I should have used a bigger bowl. Story of my life. Hopefully Fred got me some new bowls for Christmas. Some new bowls, a nice pepper shaker, grinder, all that stuff. I hope he's been paying attention, otherwise he's gonna be in trouble. That's it. Okay, that's good. We have that nice and mixed. Okay. Now y'all, we're gonna take this mixture, we're gonna put it on top of our chicken. So here we go, just right on top. We're gonna blob it right on, blob, blob. Just like this. I feel like I've made something similar before, but anyways, I really like this recipe. So here we go, we're blobbing it on, using it all. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna spread. It's kind of, yep, it's definitely like Jello. It's definitely like soup Jello. The sour cream makes it even more like gelatinous kind of, you know? Anyways, all right. Spread, mixy, spread. Okay, that's great. All right, y'all, that's great. So now, our topping. We're gonna take another bowl. Here's another bowl. We have 1 box of stovetop stuffing. Yum, 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 yum. Right on in. Perfect. And we have some chicken broth. We're gonna add about 1 to 2 cups. There we go. And we're gonna give this a little mix. And I'm gonna use my same fork because it's going on here too, all right? Same fork. I'm gonna see what the consistency is like before I decide if I need to add more broth, all right? Let's see here. I think this is perfect actually. So about 1 cup, 1 to 2 cups, just to get the stuffing wet, all right? And once we have it nice and mixed, y'all, it's gonna be so good. I'm excited. I'm making some delicious food today and I'm excited. So we're gonna pour this right on top of our chicken with our soup jello and our whatever else I put on here. I already forgot. Okay, one of them days, life is hard, but I'm happy. It's okay. I got cats. I got chickens. I got my friend Bridgie here who keeps me happy and positive, and that's it. All right, now we have a little butter, half stick of butter. I cut into little cubes here, right on top of the stuffing. Okay, y'all. So we're putting this in the oven at 350 for about 45 minutes. Y'all are gonna love this easy dinner. If you want to serve it with a vegetable or something, you can. And that's it. I'm so excited. All right, y'all. So here we have that chicken we made. So thin sliced chicken breast. We put a mixture of cream of chicken soup and sour cream on top. And then we put some stuffing on top with a little butter. Simple, easy dinner. Serve it with your favorite veggie. But time to try it, y'all. Here we go. I'm just gonna get one of these here. Let's see where it ends. Okay, there it is. All right, I'm gonna scoop this out. Let's see how that looks. That looks good, Bridgie. All right, I'm excited, y'all. So I'm gonna put this on my plate. And y'all didn't make any veggies, so we're just gonna try it like this, all right? So, oh boy, I'm getting full. I've been eating all day, y'all. I'm just gonna cut a piece. All right, here we go. Chicken is cooked perfectly done. Let's get some of this stuffing and this other stuff, and here we go, y'all. Okay, come on, here we go. Oh, all right, y'all. So I bought some pre-made chicken tenders. These are from my local grocery store. I'm just gonna cut them up into bite-sized pieces. So I don't know if y'all know, if you ever go to the grocery store at night, they have this kind of stuff on sale for a pretty good price. So Y'all can make your own chicken if you want. You can even use chicken breast, but I think these taste real good. So I'm gonna use these in this delicious casserole. Y'all are gonna love this so much. So yeah, I'm just gonna cut these up. If you wanna use a knife and a cutting board, you can. But I don't like washing dishes, so I like to do it the easy way. Kitchen scissors are my best friend. They sure are. All right. Oops. Don't go anywhere, chicken. You stay right here. That chicken's trying to escape, y'all. Sure he is. All right. So we're almost done here. That's a big piece, but that's okay. Y'all, this is one of my favorite casseroles. And again, it's really customizable. Y'all can do whatever you'd like in this. I have it a certain way that I like it, but you can change up stuff if you want. And it's real easy because everything we're putting in here is already cooked. So we just got to put it in the oven to heat it up a little bit. All right. So we cut up our breaded chicken. Next here, I have some pasta. I already cooked this, and I like using this tri-colored kind. I think it's real good. So we're just going to layer this on top. So this is a whole box of pasta. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the whole thing, but I might. You know what? At this point, we're going to use the whole thing. All right. So we're going to layer that out. So next, we need a little bit of liquid in here, but we don't need too much because everything's already cooked. So we're going to use some half and half. If y'all want to use like some cream of chicken soup or something like that, you can. But we're going to do about a cup of this half and half. All right, we're just going to put that in. All right, that's good. That's about a cup. All right, next, y'all. Next, we have some bacon. This is cooked bacon. Y'all, I'm going to admit, my husband Fred, he was bothering me this morning while my bacon was cooking, so it's a little crispy. But you know what? I think that's totally fine. All right, you know what? I actually forgot the order. I want to do this, but before we put more bacon, this is the secret ingredient for this. We're doing a packet of this ranch, okay? We sprinkling this right on top, y'all. This is going to be so good. All right, we sprinkle. Just like that. And then we want to mix this up a little bit, all right? I know we layered the chicken. Wow, I'm making a lot of noise over here. I know we put the chicken in already. We're just going to mix this up, all right? Oops, we got pasta trying to hop out. We got chicken trying to hop out, everything. All right. So you don't really need any other seasoning, just the one packet of ranch. But if you want to add a little pepper or anything else, you can. And that's another reason I like using these breaded chicken strips because they already have some seasoning in the bread. All right, y'all. You know what? I'm liking this, y'all. So I cooked a package of bacon here. All right, so we're just gonna crumble this on top. I don't know if we're gonna use it all, but we might. I love bacon. Bacon makes everything better. Don't y'all think? I know you agree with me. All right, yeah, you know what? This is a whole package of bacon. We're gonna use most of it. I'm gonna save one piece though, because I wanna eat it. So yeah, I'm gonna save that piece. I'm gonna eat it. All right, so we're just gonna mix this up again. So again, we have a package of pasta. You can use whatever kind you like. About a cup of half and half. We have cut up chicken tenders and some bacon. All right, so again, we're doing this is like kind of like a semi-homemade. If y'all wanna use frozen chicken fingers, you can. If you wanna use chicken breast to make it a little healthier, you can. Whatever y'all like, all right? So once we have it like that, now we're gonna add our cheese right on top. So I'm doing a combination of cheese, all right, y'all? So I have some mozzarella right here, and I'm just gonna sprinkle this because I got bacon grease all over my hands. We're doing some mozzarella right on top. All right, that looks good. And then we're gonna do some, what do I have here? Extra sharp cheddar, all right? So I did about half a package of the mozzarella, and I have about a half a package here of this extra sharp cheddar. This is gonna be so good, y'all. Bacon, everything's good with bacon, right? I know y'all agree with me. Then we finishing it with some green onion. Good amount, I like green onion. I think it tastes real good in this dish. All right, y'all, so we're gonna put this in the oven at 350 for about 20 minutes. I'm so excited to show y'all this. I love this dish. All right, y'all, here we have this delicious casserole. So remember, it's like semi-homemade. I bought these chicken strips from the grocery store, bacon, which I made myself, some pasta, the tri-colored pasta, cheese, that ranch seasoning, and a little bit of half and half. So this smells real good, y'all. I'm excited. Actually, you know, see this crispy piece of bacon here? I want to eat this. I love bacon, y'all. This is going to be so good. So we're just going to scoop some out. Look at me. I'm getting the piece. I need the bacon in mine. Give me that bacon. Y'all, bacon is one of my favorite foods ever. Funny fact about me, when I was a little bit younger, I was a vegetarian for like 10 years. I don't know how I lived without bacon for that long, y'all. It seems like impossible. I don't think I could do it now. All right, you know what? I got some bacon. I need a piece of that pasta and the cheese. So this is like a chicken, bacon, ranch dinner casserole. It's not as liquidy as a casserole, but I'm gonna take a big bite. Y'all, hold on. Y'all, This is so good. All right, y'all, I just finished this delicious casserole and someone wanted to say hi to y'all. This is Kevin. Look how big he's getting, y'all. You see him? He's getting to be such a big boy. Yeah, he's not allowed to come in the kitchen while I'm cooking though, but today he wanted to say hi to y'all and he wanted to tell y'all that he loves y'all. He does, and so do I. And I love you, Kevin. All right, y'all, 1 cup of minute rice right in the bottom of a 9x13. And then we're gonna add about 1.5 cups of chicken broth. Y'all can use whatever kind of broth you'd like. 1 to 2 cups, whatever y'all think, don't matter, all right in the bottom. Just like that, all right? I don't even think I didn't even get anything to mix with. And now, okay, we're just gonna mix with this. I didn't even need to mix that anyways, all right. We have 1 bag of broccoli. 1 bag of broccoli right in the bottom. It's gonna be so good, y'all. Y'all gonna love this, okay? Now, y'all, what we gonna do here, let me see what I should do next. Chicken, have some leftover chicken. So 1 to 2 cups or so, easy, quick dinner. You know what I've been loving doing lately, y'all? I've been loving boiling whole chickens. I feel like the meat is it's just so moist and flavorful. And I put it in a pot with some vegetables like celery, onion, carrots. I save the chicken stock. Yeah, it's like my new favorite thing to do anyway. So chicken right here. All right. Now I'm gonna wipe my hands because I got chicken juice on them, but it's clean chicken juice, don't y'all worry. A little bit of white onion, just a little bit for flavor. We don't need too much in here, all right? Little tiny bit. All right, y'all, now what we're gonna do is sharp cheddar right on top. Sharp cheddar makes everything better. Cheddar makes everything better, and that's it. Wow, that's a lot of cheese, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, I'm gonna push this down a little. I'm just gonna use my hand because the chicken's cooked. It's all good. We don't have to worry about that. We don't have to worry about that. All right, y'all, I also have some whipped cream cheese. Y'all, I love cream cheese, and that's it. It's delicious, so we're putting some right on here, okay? All right, whipped cream cheese. We're just gonna do 3. I kind of like the way that looks. It looks like I don't know what it looks like, but I like it. So just 3 dollops, right in the middle, right in the center. All right, it's gonna melt while it cooks. And that's it. I'm gonna push it down, but this ain't working. All right, anyways. Now, y'all, we also gonna have a little green onion right on top. A little bit of green onion. This is my new favorite way to do it. Just, oh, yep, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna shut up. We're just gonna cut it right on top. A little bit of green onion. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna cover this with a piece of foil. We're gonna put this in the oven at 350, cook it for about 25 minutes. Y'all are gonna love this easy dinner. All right, y'all, I just took this out of the oven, so I ended up cooking it for about 30 minutes. All right, I covered it for the first 20 and then took the foil off, and that's it. So here it is, minute rice, broccoli, cheese, chicken, cream cheese. I don't even remember what else I put in here, but the rice is cooked perfectly. Yep, okay, that's it. I'm just kidding. Give me some of this cream cheese. That's what I really want. Come here. Okay. Well, y'all can mix it all up before you serve it, or you can like try and just make a disaster like I am. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought a spatula would be a good serving utensil. Like everything just keeps falling off. Anyways, all right. But I guess I have enough because realistically, y'all, I'm gonna burn my tongue. So we're having a real little bite. I'm not even gonna. Okay, I'm just gonna move this around a little. It's gonna be so hot. Okay, let me get the littlest bite. Okay, y'all. Let me blow on it for a second. I actually just burnt my tongue on an apple, but that's all right. Y'all, this is a winner. You have to try it. All right, y'all, we have 2 cups of cooked white rice here. If y'all want to do the instant rice, the kind that you just cook in the microwave, you can, but I made a bunch of rice because I really like it, and I'll be cooking a lot today, so we have some extra rice. Next, 1 bag of frozen broccoli. Y'all want to use fresh, you can. But I think this is easy. It works real good. It's real easy. All right, so our next step here, I have some chicken. So I cooked up a bunch of chicken in my crock pot last night, and it's shredded. So this is about 3 cups of cooked chicken, and I kind of shredded it up a little bit. So we're going to add a few things to this. I have a 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. Just going to get that right on in. 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. We have 1 can of cream of chicken soup, the condensed kind. Get that all out. This stuff is so weird. Weird texture. I know some of y'all said you make your own cream of chicken soup, right? How do you get it like this texture? It's kind of weird. It's like chicken soup jello. I don't know, right? Isn't it? Okay. Then we also gonna add 1 cup of sour cream. So that's half of this. Oops, so we're gonna try and get half in there. 1 cup. All right. There we go. Now we got to do some seasoning. We're going to do a little bit of pink Himalayan salt, my favorite. A little bit of black pepper. All right, yeah, a little more pepper. I like pepper in this. We're going to use some minced onion. Yeah, just about that much. We're also going to do about a tablespoon of lemon juice. All right, and then we're going to add a little bit of cheese. I have some extra sharp cheddar. I don't know, that's about a cup or so, maybe a little less. And now we're just going to mix this together, all right, y'all? We're going to mix this all together. Now, I know I'm making some of y'all happy now because I'm mixing it in a bowl. I know some of y'all like that. So, you know what? I try to make all y'all happy. You know what? It's okay. I'll do an extra dish today. It's fine because I love y'all. That's why. All right. And I want to, y'all, Kevin the cat said to say hi. He misses y'all. He loves y'all. He's taking a nap right now, though. He's being a good boy while I'm cooking. And also because I have an island in my kitchen, I usually have stools up, and I take the stools away when I'm cooking because that's how he gets up here. He jumps on the stools and then jumps up on the counter. But I take them away while I'm cooking so we don't get any ideas. All right, that's good. So we have this nice creamy mixture with our chicken and our cream of chicken soup, our sour cream. So now what we're going to do here, we're going to take this mixture and we're going to just scoop it on top of our broccoli and rice. We're going to kind of flatten it out, all right? Y'all, this is so good. You got your vegetables, we got some rice, fresh cooked chicken. All good, y'all. This is all good. Y'all are going to love this. A little bit healthier, right, y'all? I mean, we have some fresh vegetables. You know, I'm trying to do some stuff for y'all that y'all like. You know my thing. I make quick, easy meals, but I'm trying to incorporate some more healthy items because I know that makes y'all happy. And you know what? It makes me happy, too. If y'all are happy, I'm happy. That's how it is. All right. So that looks good, just like that. You can just spread it like that. Oh, we missed a piece of chicken. Go right on in. All right. Another glut police are going to be on me about that one. We're going to take a little more cheese, and we're going to spread it on top. I have some triple cheddar here. I'm just going to sprinkle it right on top. All right. Oops, I'm getting cheese everywhere, but that's all right. That's all right. All right, y'all. This goes in the oven at 350 for about 40 minutes. I'm so excited to show y'all this delicious dinner. All right, y'all. Here we have our chicken broccoli casserole and rice. I forgot there's rice in here, too. Me and my friend Bridgie were trying to remember what we put in here, and we couldn't remember, but now we did. You know, sometimes we do a lot of these videos in one day, y'all. So rice, broccoli, the chicken mixture that we put, also some sour cream, some mayonnaise, cream of chicken soup, cheese. That's gonna be real good, y'all. Let's see. Got the broccoli. Where's? Did I miss them? I didn't get any broccoli here. What in the hell? Just okay. All right. So now we got some broccoli. It's still real hot, but that's okay. And y'all remember, in this dish, I cooked my own chicken. I bought the family pack at the grocery store, and I cooked it for y'all. I slaved over my crock pot. Just kidding. All right. So let's have some of this. It's gonna be real hot, but I don't care, because I'm excited to taste it. Remember, we put sour cream, mayonnaise, some seasoning, some other stuff. Y'all, this one's real good. This might be my favorite one of the day. I'm going to keep eating it, y'all. You got to try this. All right, y'all. I have one package of cooked spaghetti here. We're putting this right on in our 9x13, all right? Just like that. All right, and that one's stuck to my hand. I just cooked this spaghetti. All right, next, y'all, I have 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup jello. We're going to get it out. I love that noise. God, I should enhance that sound so y'all can hear that noise. No, I'm not going to do that. Don't worry. But 2 cans of soup jello, cream of mushroom. If y'all want to use a different kind, you can. Do what makes you happy. That's it. All right, so we're going to give this a little mix. We want to coat the spaghetti with the soup jello. And you know what else we're going to put in here? A little bit of chicken broth. Just a little bit. The spaghetti's already cooked, but yeah, just a little bit. We need a little bit of liquid, all right? We need a little bit of liquid in here. And that's it. What if that was it, y'all? Look, spaghetti and cream and mushroom soup. Enjoy. Yay, yum. Just kidding. That would be gross. That would be gross. All right. So as long as it's mixed a little good, everything's gonna, yeah, I just want to make sure everything's coated a little bit with this liquid because it was dry spaghetti. All right, that's great. Now, y'all, we have some more steps here. So I have some leftover chicken. This was the whole chicken I cooked. So we're going to put about a couple cups of chicken in here, all right? 2 to 3-ish cups of chicken. Right on in our spaghetti and cream and mushroom soup jello. All right, 2 to 3 cups, whatever floats your boat, whatever makes you happy. We're making a delicious, easy, hearty, yummy dinner. Everyone loves it. Y'all are gonna love it, and that's that. That is that. I'm gonna wipe my hands. All right, so now Yeah, we're just gonna move this around a little bit. I'm just gonna, look, can y'all tell I'm not really mixing? I'm just kind of like acting like I am. That's how I do it, you know, y'all know, all right? All right, that's great. That's good enough. Okay, next, y'all. 16 ounces of Velveeta. Velveeta, yum, yum, yum. Yum, 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 I love Velveeta. It's so good. Yeah, it's so good. And you know what, y'all? Y'all can do whatever you want. Do what makes you happy. I know some of y'all are like, I hate Velveeta. Then don't use it. Use what you like, all right? I'm using what I like. You use what you like. We can still be friends. That's it. So easy. Such a concept, but it's so easy. All right. And I'm using my cat's dish. Ain't that cute? It has a little fishy on it. Maybe I should see if I can order one that has a picture of Frankie Foo-Foos. Anyways, a little red pepper. I have 1 diced red bell pepper. All right. 1 diced red bell pepper. And what else are we gonna put in here? What else I got here? Oh, did I put seasoning in yet? I can't even remember. So Bridget said no. All right. A little bit of white onion. A little bit of white onion. Okay. Yep, that's great. And you know what? I had a green pepper here, but I don't really want to use that, so we ain't going to use it. But I am going to use some green onion. And this is how we're going to do it, y'all. Okay? We're just going to put some green onion right on top. Wherever it falls. We're using our handy kitchen scissors. Oh my goodness. All right. All right, y'all. So this is a very easy dump and bake dish. Y'all can do whatever you'd like. Do what makes you happy. If you want to add other stuff, you can. But it's a delicious, creamy chicken spaghetti using leftover rotisserie chicken. And that's it. So I'm going to put this in the oven at 350 for about 20 minutes or so. And then we're going to try it. Y'all are going to love this easy dinner. All right, y'all. Here's my little sous chef, Kevin. I got to find a little chef hat for him. See if he likes wearing it. I don't know. I feel like he might. I don't know what he's looking at over there, but I guess he wants to get down now. Okay, bye, Kevin. Go play. Have fun. All right, y'all, I just took this out of the oven a few minutes ago. So remember, we have our chicken, our spaghetti, our cream of mushroom soup, Velveeta, some onion, bell pepper, chicken. There might be something else in here that I forgot about, but let's eat. Oh, y'all, this is so creamy. Oh my goodness. Wow. Y'all, I'm excited. This is gonna be so good. Okay, y'all, I'm just gonna put a bunch on my plate. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Let's get some more. Let's get some more. Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay. Let me get a little. How much should I put on my plate, Bridgie? Just this whole thing? All right, y'all, that would be real funny if I ate all that. If y'all want to give it a mix with the Velveeta to mix it up, you can, but I'm eating it right now, so yeah, here we go. Yep, I should have definitely got a bigger portion. All right, y'all, here we go. This is gonna be good. I already know. I make variations of this all the time, but yeah. I just gotta try it for the camera. Okay, it's gonna be real hot, but here we go. Ooh. Y'all, so good. All right, y'all, we have 4 cups of cooked chicken breast here. I cooked this in my crock pot last night. So there we go, we're just gonna spread that out like so. 1 can of cream of chicken soup, the condensed kind. Always gets stuck in here. All right, get it all out. Okay. And then in this recipe, we're also going to use 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. I got the kind with roasted garlic because I like it, but y'all can use whatever you like. This is what I like. So my new favorite thing, y'all, I buy the family packs of chicken at the grocery store, the chicken breast, because it's cheaper if you buy it in bulk. And then I just cook it in my crock pot, and I put it in my fridge, and I have it for so many delicious recipes. And I love using this seasoning. This is what I put a little bit of chicken stock and seasoning in there, and it tastes so good. All right, now we also add 3/4 cup of milk to this dish, all right? We're just pouring this right on in. As usual, y'all, you wanna mix this in a separate bowl, you can. That is totally fine. You know, y'all know, I don't even have to tell y'all again, right? I don't like doing dishes, so I'm just gonna mix it right on in here. Why not? Why not? It's easy and fast, and we don't use too many dishes. All right, y'all, there we go. This is looking good so far. So if y'all want to use water instead of milk, you can. But I think, you know what, the milk makes it taste real good and real creamy. This is a quick, easy dinner. I love making this. It's so good. It's so good. All right, now we also going to add to this mixture, we're going to add some extra sharp cheddar cheese, about a cup. That's about a cup, right? I don't know, give or take. But y'all can use as much or as little cheese as you'd like. And if you want to use a different kind of cheese, you can. I just think extra sharp cheddar works the best. So we're just gonna mix this all together. I'm so excited. Y'all are gonna love this delicious, delicious dinner. Wait until you see the topping we're gonna put on here. All right, I think that's pretty good. You just gotta give it like a rough mix, right? It's all going to the same place. All right, nice, perfect. All right, next step. We're gonna move this to the side. I have 2 tablespoons of melted butter. I have 1 egg. I have about 1/3 of a cup of sour cream. So I'm just gonna eyeball it. Yeah, that's about 1/3. Yeah, a little bit more. Okay, that's about 1/3. There we go. 1/3 of a cup of sour cream. I have 1 can of sweet corn, cream style, cream corn. All right, we also got to put a little bit of Himalayan salt in here. I know y'all asked to see. This is what I use. I like this pink Himalayan salt. You can get this anywhere. All right, y'all, and then we're gonna add 1 box of Jiffy corn muffin mix. This stuff is so good. All right, and now y'all know what we're gonna do. We're gonna mix this up. Yes, I'm using a fork. Sometimes I think I'm funny, but then I'm like, I don't know, maybe it's just me because I'm going crazy. Sometimes she laughed too, though. It's fun. Okay. All right, y'all, so now that we have our mixture, we're going to take our little baking dish back, and we're going to pour this right on top, all right? So we're just going to pour it right on top, like so. Let's get it all out. All right. I'm going to scrape our bowl. There we go. There we go. All right. Now, this don't look too pretty. The colors aren't that great. It's like kind of blah, but it's going to taste real good, right? And that's all that matters. That's the most important part. Spread this out, nice even layer, kind of, you know, the best you can. Best you can. And then you know what else are we going to put on top? One more thing, y'all. A little bit of parsley. Again, because it looks pretty. We need to add a little color. Oh, that's a lot of parsley in that spot. That's okay. I like it. Even though it don't really taste like anything. All right, y'all, we're putting this in the oven at 350 for about 45 minutes, and I'm so excited to show y'all this delicious cornbread casserole. All right, y'all, we have our chicken cornbread casserole. Look how good that looks. Look at that, y'all. You see where I tested it? You know how you have to stick a toothpick in to see if it's done? I tried to hide it with parsley, but that's there. All right, y'all, let's try it. This is going to be real good. So remember, we did the chicken mixture on the bottom with the cream of chicken and mushroom soup and some cheese, and then we did the cornbread on top. So let's, this is going to be so good. Let's see if I can get a nice slice so we can see the layers. No, not really. Just the cornbread, but that's okay. Oh, this looks real good, y'all. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Y'all. Let me see. I'm going to try and see if I can cut another slice. I mean, it's not really sliced. It's kind of like liquidy, but I'll just put this all on my plate. That's fine. That's fine. Let's just put the whole thing on my plate. I'm hungry. All right, y'all. Actually, I'm real full because this is like the 8th thing I've tasted today, but that's all right. I got to taste it all, right? Because if I don't taste it, like, how are we going to know if it's good? All right, but it smells real good. And remember, y'all, for you, I cooked my own chicken. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. I'm usually real lazy, but all right, I'm going to have a bite even though it looks hot. All right, y'all, I have like I can't even talk, about a tablespoon of melted butter. Wow, I was like, what's happening here? I was about to say cut, but I'm like, you know what? That's how life is sometimes. So, all right, a little butter on the bottom of our grease 9x13. I have 10 flour tortillas, the super soft kind. All right, so now, y'all, I have a hot dog. I love hot dogs. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna roll it up. All right, and then we're gonna put it in our 9x13, just like that. All right, come on, stay. Well, it's gonna stay. I promise y'all, it's gonna stay. I should have got the bigger hot dogs, but that's all right. Y'all are gonna love this. It's so much fun. Little hot doggies in a blankie. And that's what we're doing, all right? So let's see, I feel like I should tell a story now because this is boring because I'm just gonna be doing the same thing over and over. But I'm gonna think of a good story. Oh, y'all, okay, I don't know if I should share this, but I'm going to. All right, y'all. So the baby chickies, they're like 2 months old now. So during the day, me and Fred have been putting them outside in the chicken coop. We have a little sectioned off so that they don't have to, they can be next to the other ones, but they ain't all together. So we've done it a few times during the day, it's fine. Y'all, the other day, I put them out there and me and Fred went outside, I went outside at like 4 o'clock and 2 of the baby chickies were missing and one of them flew to the other side or was on the other side. So I'm assuming they flew. I was crying, I was hysterical because as soon as I went outside, y'all, I saw this we have these stray cats in our yard. I saw this black cat, this stray black cat, and anyways, He didn't eat them. I thought he did. I found one of them in the bushes, and I found another one in the bushes the next morning. So that's it. They're all fine, but it was scary. All right, I have to get, okay, y'all, I'm gonna wrap the other two up. Anyways, sorry. Now I'm all worked up. We're gonna put this in the oven at 350 for about 15 minutes, and I'm gonna show y'all the next step. All right, y'all, so here we have our little hot dog rolls. I got something cooking on the side right now, so sorry about the sizzle, but those are in the oven for about 15 minutes, all right? So now we're gonna top this with some American cheese. American cheese, because it's delicious. This is a fun, easy lunch or dinner, whatever y'all want. Everybody loves it when I make it, so that's it. So we making it today, because why not? Why not? Make sure they all get a good amount of cheese, y'all. We don't want any shortcuts. We don't want anyone to have some that don't have no cheese. Because how would you feel if you got one with no cheese? If I got one with no cheese, I would be real sad. So we don't want anyone to be sad. We want everyone to be happy. You know, y'all? Look at that. Perfect. All right. I think that's good. All right. Back in the oven for about 5 minutes until this cheese melts. And I'm going to show y'all what we're going to put on top. Frankie Foo-Foos, he was just about to eat his little treat, and then I picked him up. So he knows he has 3 treats over there on the floor. He's like, Mommy, let me go get my treats. Yep, he's running to his treats. Go get your treats, Foofy-Loo. Y'all, I actually left the treat bag open over there. Okay, we're gonna see how this goes. All right, anyways, our little hot dog rolls, our American cheese melted. So now, y'all, what we gonna do, I have some hamburger dill pickle chips, all right? So we're gonna put some of these on top. We're just garnishing the whole thing, all right? Actually, we're gonna make it pretty. I don't know why I didn't think about that. We're gonna make it pretty. We're gonna try. I mean, okay, you know what? Yep, okay. We're doing it. We're doing it, y'all. We are doing it. Pretty, pretty food. Pretty pickles. I'm gonna eat one of these right now, but I ain't going to. Okay, is that even? Yeah, let's make one more row. All right, there we go. Pickles. All right, y'all, next, we're gonna put a little ketchup on top. All right? We're just gonna drizzle the ketchup. Like so. All right, that looks great. The thing I saw this online, y'all, and they use mayonnaise, so we're gonna do it too. But we're just gonna do a little blobs, okay? We're just gonna do it around like that. That's fine. A little bit of mayonnaise. It's gonna taste good, y'all, I promise. All right, there we go, little blobs. And then lastly, y'all, I have some crispy fried onions, all right? So we're just putting these right on top. And we might use the whole thing. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we are. We're just gonna use it all. Why not? All right, y'all, there it is. I made a mess, but that's okay. All right, perfect. Time to try one. So, you know what, y'all? I'm just going to get the one at the end because it's the easiest, and I don't want to mess it up, which is weird because I usually don't care about that. But there we go. We have our little hot dog roll with our little pickles. I think we made 9 or 10 of these, but time to try it, y'all. I love hot dogs. Our hot dog is all the way in there, but I'm just going to take a big old bite. Here we go. Mmm. Mmm. All right, y'all, 1 jar of Alfredo sauce. Yum, yum. And then we also add in 2 cups of chicken broth. But what I like to do is pour it right on in the jar because we want to get all that goodness out, all right? Right on in, just like so. And today I'm using a crock pot liner, all right? I don't always use them, but sometimes I do. That's how life is. All right, we add in a little bit of thyme. If y'all have fresh thyme, you can, but I'm just putting like, I don't know, a couple teaspoons. We also add in about a tablespoon of mustard. If you have Dijon mustard, that's better, but guess what? I don't have that, so we doing with what we have. A little bit of black pepper, some, however much you want. And then, y'all, I also here, I have 2 large chicken breasts cut up into cubes, all right? I washed it real good. I scrubbed it with my Scrub Daddy and made sure it was nice and clean. So don't give me no hard time, all right, y'all? So we're putting this right on in here. I would just plop it in, but I feel like then it's gonna splash me or Bridgie, and we're gonna have chicken juice, and we don't want that. Even though it's clean, All right, y'all, this is an easy crock pot dinner. I love making this. So this is the first step. We're just gonna give this a little mix. I'm gonna, just to incorporate the mustard with all the liquids and stuff. So now what we're gonna do, y'all, I'm gonna cover this up. We're gonna cook this on high for 2 hours, and then we have one more easy step. All right, y'all, so this has been cooking on high. We're gonna let all that steam come out for a second. This has been cooking on high for about 2 hours, all right? So we had our chicken in here, our Alfredo sauce, and I have something stuck in my teeth, so we ain't gonna show my face. Something I just tasted. All right, so now, y'all, we add in 8 ounces of dry penne pasta, all right? We also add in about a cup of diced ham steak, all right? Right on in. So I'm gonna put this in here. We're gonna give this a little stir, little mixy. I'm gonna cover this up and set it on high, and we're gonna cook it for about 30 more minutes or until the pasta's tender. Y'all are gonna love this. All right, y'all, so this has been cooking for about, I don't know, 30 to 45 more minutes. So we're just gonna make sure the pasta's done. And it looks like it is. Yep, it's soft, the pasta's done. So we got one more step in this dish, all right? One more easy step, and then we gonna eat. This is gonna be so good. Y'all are gonna love this so much. Okay, y'all, so right here I have 8 ounces of Swiss cheese. Okay, so we're just gonna put the Swiss cheese right on top of our pasta, ham mixture, all this stuff, the stuff mixture. So we're using 8 ounces. If y'all want to like use some shredded Swiss, you can, but honestly, this is what I bought, so this is what we're using. It's gonna be fine though, it's gonna be delicious. So we're gonna let this melt a little bit, about 10 more minutes, and then we're gonna serve this up, y'all. Y'all are gonna love this easy crock pot chicken cordon bleu pasta. A little parsley on top, and that's it. Y'all, so we let the Swiss cheese melt a little bit, so guess what? Time to eat. So y'all, there's another thing y'all can do if you want. It's optional. If y'all want to top it off with some toasted breadcrumbs, you can. I do that sometimes, but honestly, y'all, I'm just tired, so we ain't doing it today, all right? We ain't doing it today. Not today. So, time to try it. I'm going to put some of this. Oh, yeah, look at that cheese. I'm so excited. We're going to put some on my red plate, and that's it. Okay, we're going to get more than that, though. Oh, there we go. Look at all that cheese, y'all. I'm so excited. Y'all have no idea. Put some on our plate. Okay, that's a good amount. Sometimes the amount I put on my plate, it's like kind of crazy. Like, am I actually going to eat all that? All right, if we want to finish it with a little parsley, we can. There we go. Time to try it. So remember, we have chicken. It's like a chicken cordon bleu pasta in the crock pot. So easy. And here we go. I'm going to eat a piece of the ham, too. Y'all, this is so good.